Was for Zaya Omer, Ein Tfilas Musafim, Ela B'Chaver Ir. So you can only say Musaf Tzibur. Chaber means with everybody else. Tzibur. The Chacham say no. Do it either way. He says if there is a minyan in a city, then the Yachid is Potter from Musaf. So Rabbi Yehuda also assumes that you can only say Musaf with the Chaber ear. That's what they want to. That's what it seems to be. And therefore you're Potter. If there's no Chaver ear, you don't say. So affecting Gemara, you don't have Tanakama. So the question is, it's the same as the Tanakama. You have to have Chaver ear. You have to have Tzibur. Tanakama Ikebenayu Yochid Shelo B'Chaber ear. Tanakama is a Potter. A Yochid where there's no Chaver ear. So the Tanakama says he's Potter. You have to have Chaver ear. Rav Yehuda just says that when there is Chaver ear, you have to go with the Chaver ear. So there's no Chaver ear, you also Chayiv. Amrav Una Barchanin Amrav B'chia Barav. Halacha Rabbi Yehuda Shum Elazar Azariah. Halacha is like Rabbi Yehuda Shum Elazar Azariah. That Kol Makom Sheyesh Sham Chaver ear, then he's Potter Mitfilas Musafim. Amar B'chia Barav Shopper Commerce to Amar Shmuel Miyamay Lom Nitzlina Tlusa to Musafim B'Yochid. He supports this point. He said, I always daven with the tzibur. I never daven b'yochid. The Nardor, because the Nardor there was a tzibur, and therefore I was potter for the shul tzibur. The yochid doesn't have to say. He only has to go with the tzibur to hear. He doesn't have to say. Exception being the bar me'hu, except for that day, there was a pulsa to Malka, where the army of the king came to Master, and they threw the Rabbanim below Tzolo, and they didn't have a minyan. And then, since there was no Chaver ear, there was no Tzibur davening, Tzolo li b'yochid. B'yochid shlo b'Chaver ear. Yosef B'charina Kora Kamei Davyan. Yosef, he said following. Halacha Rabbi Yehuda She'amar Mishum Lezman Azariah. Is that the correct halacha? When they put Kra, the Tichla the Bra, an expression, he said, go, you should say this outside. Of course not. He said that halacha is like Rabbi Yehuda Mishum Lezman. No. Ain't no halacha Rabbi Yehuda Mishum Lezman Azariah. Now I saw Rav Yanai, he davened twice. It's very strange. What's the shot? I'm going to give it a time. He did daven Musaf, even though there was no Chaver here. He davened Musaf. So there's a raya that we don't hold the Lozam Messiah. So he said, no, it's not a raya. I'm going to be able to do Mikar, Lukim, Daitu, 14 Daitu. No, he davened twice because he didn't have Kavanah, so he had to daven again. Amalei, Chaziman, Gavar, Rabbi, Kamasa, Allah. But if, he says, look, if Reb Chizda is the one talking, and he's saying, and he, Reb Yechida was the one talking. He said this, obviously there was a reason he was saying that because he was trying to prove the halach of Musaf. So it must be that's really what happened. Was he daven Musaf? Something more weiter. Rabbi Ami Rav Asi, I forgot what the place of a Knishta Petvelhi. Now Rav Asi, even though there were 13 different shuls in Tveria, they would daven like on the bottom of the building by the Amudim, the pillars. Why? Because that is exactly where that's where they learned. That's where they were able to sit and learn quietly over there. So they also davened there. And she said, said from Rabbeinu, from Rebbe, that halach is like a Yehuda. That you only daven Musaf the Chavra ear. The Tzibur. Why are you davening twice on Shabbos, right? So maybe you say, because I didn't daven Kavanah, so I'm again, why would you do that? If you didn't have Kavanah, why did you daven the first time? No, you didn't realize it was Rosh Chodesh, you skipped the Alviyava. So what? You can always make it up, so you don't go back for Alviyava. So why'd you daven twice? No, that which you can make it up, it means with the Shlit Tzibur. If you have a Shlit Tzibur, you can make it up. But if you miss it by yourself, and you miss the Alvavu, you must repeat Shemona Esrei and say Alvavu. Say second Shemona Esrei with the Alvavu. Zokta, you are coming, so when you daven twice, we say, Kami Isha Ben Tefillah Tefillah. How much time do you have to wait till you start the next Tefillah? You missed the Alviyah, you have to say it again. So if one of Reb Chisda Chanam Kadesha Tischoyne Daitoi, until Tischoyne Daitoi, the mind is miyushav, you're focused. Chanam Kadesha Tischoyne Daitoi, and once it's very similar, that your mind is like designated, you know, it's it's Lashon Tefillah, right? Your mind is ready to daven. Madam is going to die because it's Chanin Hashem. It's just saying the same thing. Your mind has to be prepared to daven. So that could either mean Lashon is Chanin Hashem, ready to daven. It's also a Lashon from Tefillah. Your mind is ready to daven. So the Allah is as follows. Person says Shemona Esrei, he forgets Yalav Yavo. At night, Arvis. Ein Machzir Nisai. Why? Since we only make the day into Rosh Chodesh, right now it's not day yet, it's only night, so therefore missing Rosh Chodesh does not require repeating Shemona Esrei, because it's not a time where we really make Shemona Esrei. We make Rosh Chodesh. It's not a time of Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Chodesh really won't be till tomorrow. Or it won't be declared till tomorrow. We can never declare Rosh Chodesh till tomorrow. So, not declaring in Tefillah is not ma'akiv in Tefillah. Therefore, Amar Meimer Mistav Milsa Rav Chodesh Malei. That's in a full month. Abu Chodesh Chaser. So Machzir Nisai. And there's a Malei is when there's 2 days of Chodesh. So he's saying a different logic. So the reason why you don't have to repeat it is because you'll say it again. You can say tomorrow night. So tonight's not really Rosh Chodesh, so you say tomorrow night. But Abu Chodesh Chasar, you're not going to be able to say Rosh Chodesh night again, so you missed out. So you should repeat it. Rav gave a different reason. What you're saying is not true according to what Rav said because you're not Makadosh the Chodesh at night. It has nothing to do with your opportunity to repeat it later. At night, we do not. We that's in the halacha we don't repeat from Yom Yom at night. Ein oimdim, yispalo. Person should only daven b'toich kovid rosh with seriousness. The Hasidim Rishonim or Yishoin Shah Achas, they would wait an hour to be ready to daven. Mispalin. Kedei sheyichav liben avim sheb shemayim. So they can really concentrate. Afilo amelech shoyim b'shloimei liyashivenu. Afilo nachash korach ha'ekel liyafsek. So for tefillah, since you're oimei lifnei amelech in tefillah, so you cannot allow anything to interrupt your tefillah. You know what I mean? How do you know? What do we see this concept of kovid rosh? This pasuk says by Chana we find one of the first people we find Chana spends a long time in tefillah. She says a lot of different things, and we see for a lot of her behavior on tefillah is used to learn what is the proper way to be mispalo. So it says in the pasuk by Chana, v'hi moris nafsha. So we see that you have to have kovid rosh when you daven. In fact, the Gemara, maybe not. In truth, the reason why she was davening because she was very disturbed. She wanted to have children. She didn't have children. She was davening. Says I'm going to go to Mishtachava to Hekel Kodshecha only with Yira. David Melch says. So Gemara says, what's the raya? Mimai. Dilma David Shani David Mitzar Nafshi Barach Metuvi. David was also Mitzar himself with Tefillah. El Omer Yeshua ben Levi Mihacha Ishtachu Hashem Hanas Koyda Tiki B'charedes B'chardas, that with fear, with trembling. When I go to daven, I'm trembling. Mimai. No, but it means with the glory. He would get dressed up in a special clothing. So we have to serve Hashem with fear. And we have to be joyful and tremble at the same time. How's that? In the place with his gila, with his happiness, Sham Tiyeh Rada.